All right, everybody. Welcome once again. Happy Wednesday, everybody. The Madden Underground Xbox Pro League Game of the Week. We got Smooth and Cal Bear about to go at it. This should be a lot of fun, everybody. Again, big shout out to you guys here with us, man, here on Madden Underground. Make sure you keep it locked here. We got the podcast coming after. I got my man Philly guy in the building. Philly, what's good, brother?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Let's go.
Loud and clear. B. James, you in the building as well?
Yeah, what's good?
All right. So look, I need to hear first off from B. James. What's going on with Smooth and Cal Bear thus far in this season? I know there's a lot of guys right now struggling. You care to talk about that a little bit before we get to this game?
Yeah, you would expect certain people to be flourishing in the league, given that they have high-powered teams. But when you look at the stats, it's not the leaders aren't the guys with the big-name quarterbacks. It's the guys with the lower-tier quarterbacks that are leading the league in stats right now. So I thought that was quite impressive.
Philly, what you thinking right now about, it's early in the season. We do understand that. Yeah. But what do you think about what's going on within the season right now? Because again, like I just said a second ago, these guys are struggling right now.
Well, this is an opportunity not to name names, and I'm not going to do it. But everything B. James said is true. You have a lot of people that have some of the lower tier teams, and they out there killing. They leading the division. They leading the conference. It's looking pretty good. Now, that being said, I'm not going to ignore the fact that this game plays the way that it wants to. And if you getting blitzed and can't get rid of the football, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I've been there. I don't get mad no more. I don't think you should be mad anymore. Don't waste your time. Just get in the lab, try to figure something out. Because it is what it is. We all got to deal with it. And right now, the lower tier teams, they're looking pretty good, Snipes.
Hey,
looking pretty good.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I think we got some teams right now. I know the Commanders looking pretty good right now. They got a big win this week in Week 5. I think they won their game 71-41, so like a 30-point blowout. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the quarterbacks and everything later on in the podcast as well too. But yeah, that was a big win for the Commanders, B. James.
Oh, definitely. Commanders, they're averaging about 70 points a game.
That's crazy.
That's like the average.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy. And I had to look that up just to verify. They're not averaging 70, but they are averaging 53 points. They're tops in the league offensively.
Yeah. Keep in mind, one of the game was a forced loss because he was at the Vikings game.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So if you count the games he's played, yeah, those games have been pretty disrespectful.
Well, hopefully we don't see a blowout like that today. We're hoping that we don't see anything like that today. But we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go for this, and they're about to kick this thing off. Ready to go for this ball game, everyone. So it should be a lot of fun, man. So the Bills are going to get the football first. Cal Bear going to get the football here first. Here we go. Kickoff underway.
And I'm going to disagree with you for a second, Snipes. I enjoyed that Dolphins versus Broncos game. So, if we see that type of offensive output today, I'm going to love it. It's a lot you can learn from it. It's great for the people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad.
Indeed.
You can't be mad.
Indeed. So,
can't be mad.
So right now, Josh Allen obviously coming out here first time around. These guys are getting their audibles and everything ready. But Josh Allen right now, 917 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So, again, Cal Bear, a little bit of a struggle here. He is currently, 2-2, I believe, right now?
I think he's 3-1 right now.
Oh, 3-1. Apologies.
Yeah. Jaguars are 2-2.
So 3-1 right now. The Jaguars are 2-2. Yes, correct. Yeah. You are right. Yeah. So the Jaguars are 2-2.
But when you talk about Josh Allen, he's got those numbers. He's got Omaha at X Factor, Dashing Deadeye, Hot Route Master, Pass Lead Elite, Fearless, and Gunslinger. So what that tells me is that Cal Bear is not afraid to push the ball downfield, stretch you vertically, attack different parts of the field, because he's got the abilities and the weapons to do it.
Yes. He definitely has the abilities and the weapons to do it, especially with the cover boy as he comes out here 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line in the pistol set. Going to hand it off here to Joe Mixon. So, obviously, Joe Mixon on the Bills squad here. So, what did he give up, B. James, for Joe Mixon? Do you know offhand?
I know he gave up a receiver. I think he gave up a receiver and a running back, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe even draft picks.
So might have been draft picks as well, too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see what happens here. 2nd down to 7 here at the 28. Having a guy here again like Joe Mixon, man, that's kind of crazy here on the Bills. He's definitely retooled his squad.
Oh, definitely.
And going to hand it off here to Mixon for the 2nd time here, and we'll go down, brings it down to a 3rd down and 3. Philly, I see guys are running the football a lot in this game, obviously because there's some struggles going on as we talked about earlier. So talk to me real quick about, you're obviously in the league as well too. So talk to me a little bit about what's going on, as far as the run game with guys right now. Because again, guys are struggling passing the football right now, as you can see.
Well, I mean, that's it right there, right? Is you have to run a balanced attack this season. And the one thing that the Bills have done, they didn't just trade for Mixon, but they made a lot of trades. So they got younger, they got faster. Diggs is still on the team. But it's their inability to run the football that Cal Bear addressed. And he probably should have stayed with it. But again, he's going to take them shots downfield, and you got to be ready.
Indeed. So here we go, 2nd down to 7. So Trevor Lawrence is going to get the ball for the first time today. He's only got 4 touchdowns, but he does have 3 interceptions as well. So somewhat taking care of the football, but he's going to hand it off here again here to Etienne. Nice cut to the inside. He'll get the 1st down on the play. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Yeah, they say style make fights. And if you know anything about that AFC South, you got to be able to stop the run, and you got to be able to run the football. So that's going to be important if the Jags want to get off to a good start and take the lead in this game.
So 1st down and 10 here at the 31-yard line. And Trevor, that was a crazy-looking pass right there. And he'll lose 5 on the play because of it. 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, well, he wanted to go somebody else, but you saw Cal Bear double that receiver. So he could have thrown it away, dumped it off, lost the yards. Still in scoring range, though.
2nd and 15 here at the 36. Stays in his bunch set again, and that defense came screaming inside, and we talked about that earlier. The scrimmage is there for the defensive side of the ball right now, and it's a 3rd down and 26 now.
Yeah, definitely was an
there being a patch coming up.
Yeah, so we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, EA, if I hike the ball, I should be able to throw it to my running back if they send it 7.
Oh, got him.
Well, yeah, he definitely got him there. Got Zay Jones in the mix already, and he doesn't get in. What? Wow.
Not the pylon over and everything.
Wow. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah,
that was
great throw, great route.
Wow.
Thought he would get in. EA saw it differently.
And he got it that time.
Yeah, he punched it in. He took the lead. And again, right now, the Bills are still in position to come back in this game, obviously. But you're seeing the difference between running the football, releasing the ball before the blitz gets there, and just making good decisions and reads so that you don't turn the ball over.
So here we go. The Bills will get the football back. And Josh Allen will get back to work here. 1st and 10 starting at the 22-yard line. Allen will hand it off here to Mixon, and Mixon won't get anything. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up. Good defense here already here by the Jags.
Yeah, he's doing an excellent job of forcing Cal Bear to run inside. You saw that extra safety down on the outside, You saw the edge rushers on the outside. And Cal Bear's forced to run the ball between the tackles, and he hasn't had a lot of success yet.
So 2nd and 10, a lot of time here for Allen, and he'll get an easy catch right there by Smith. And
what the hell was that?
What in the world was that? 1st and 10, though, at the 47-yard line. A 32-yard gain on that last play, and a pistol set here again is going to hand it off to Mixon, breaks out to the left side, cuts it inside, and gets past the 30 down to the 38. 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, nice run. He saw the linebacker was out of position. He was able to get to the outside and get good yardage. Cal Bear may want to implement the hurry up. It's been working for him very well.
And I talk about hurry up. He had to hurry up and get rid of football there as that blitz was coming. And that's a 3rd and 2 coming up now to 38.
Both of these guys are sitting in a lot of heat, man. I like to see it. That pressure, keep that pressure coming.
They are definitely got the pressure coming right now. There's one thing about, for the guys that don't know about how we play this game here, this is hardcore. So look, if it's in the game, like they say, it's in the game. So if the pressure's coming, prepare for that pressure to continue to come throughout the game. But that's his first rush right there. He'll get a 6-yard gain. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here now at the 33-yard line. Great job there by Cal Bear.
Yeah, people forget that Josh Allen has that ability to run. This is actually the team that Cal Bear said he wanted, even though he broke bread on the Ravens. So I'm looking forward to see him getting Josh Allen involved, running the football in this game.
So another 1st down as we get ready to end this 1st quarter. So 1st quarter in the books. We already got a 7-0 game here. Jags on top in this one. So what do you think about the 1st quarter so far here, B. James?
Definitely. I think it's been a good one thus far. Both playing really stout defense to a certain extent. And Cal Bear seems to be clicking on all cylinders right now as far as moving the ball.
So 1st and 10 here at the 13. And a play action here for Allen. A lot of time. We'll find a check down there in Flowers, and it'll be about a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3 as he comes out in a no huddle. And Philly, he listened to you right there. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, you know, one of the things you can pay attention to for Cal Bear, it's not just his YouTube videos, it's also the formations that he likes to pick. So he's really good at trying to find things that can open up the offense. And you see right there, the decision had to be made between the outside receiver and the hitch. He threw the hitch, and it's 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal here now at the 1, and apologies on the logos there. That was a little odd.
Oh, definitely got the
had to fix that real quick. As Allen will throw this back, and that's going to be caught by Mixon, and he'll punch it in just like that for a big-time touchdown. And look, we got a game, guys. We got a game now, 7-6, about to be 7-7 possibly. And a good start here for Cal Bear.
And Cal Bear's doing. Oh, he got a blocked field goal.
Wow.
And you called it, Snipes. You said possibly.
I did.
You said possibly.
I
was like,
did.
what do you know?
I definitely did say possibly.
You know something we don't know. Call that out.
I definitely said possibly. I sure did.
But you guys definitely want to head on over to MaddenUnderground.com after the game and check out Cal Bear's web series of how he's just definitely built this team. I know Snipes asked what trades did he make. You can see every trade he made and the logic behind each move that he's made during the season in his web series that's featured on MaddenUnderground.com right now.
So 1st and 10 here at the 13.
C-Jack said it was Mixon for Kincaid in a 2nd. Not a bad trade.
No, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
No. But those Jaguars, they got a lot of speed at linebacker. So if you're wondering why that heat is coming, it's because they got a lot of speed at linebacker, and it's the best way for them to bring pressure. So we got to see if they can keep it up for the rest of the game and adjust to this Bills offense.
Definitely.
So 3rd and 3 coming up. As Lawrence coming out here in the gun set. This is a set that I've seen so many people, man, running all year long. Between this and the bunch. Bunch is just always going to be the set, but seen a lot of people running this tight quite a bit. And
Ooh,
that's a beautiful play right there by Poyer. And Poyer might punch this in and almost breaks the tackle and gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. Great job there on defense.
Yeah, that was a bad read. I know Smooth wishes he had that one. Nobody was open. Definitely got to throw that one away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Philly. I guess he got sniped or something.
Yep. Second down and goal coming up here at the 3-yard line. 2 tight ends set.
He's running the ball.
Oh, he's definitely running the ball here. He's definitely running the ball here.
Great tackle.
That's a
great defense.
Yep, fantastic job there. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Now to 6. 3:25 remaining here in the first half.
You got to expect Calvert to go back to that offensive scheme he used last time in the red zone.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Hits him with the
Sit
play
dude
act.
down.
Nice play right there, but he won't get it in. So 4th down, he's going to go for it. We already know that.
Yeah, he's going to have to because he got that extra point block.
So you see Smooth dropping the guy into the flats. He may want to man up that guy on that guy that's dropping into the curl right there.
Definitely needs to adjust. Calvert has the run and the pass here if he wants.
And wow.
Oh, and he's in.
Great play. Great play. Great call right there. Getting the cover boy in for a big touchdown. Touchdown.
Yeah, you can see that left side was overloaded after he flipped the play. And it was pretty much up to him to decide what he wanted to do. If he wanted to try to run a bubble or just go ahead and just punch it in.
And he got the 2-point conversion. Wow. So he got the 2-point conversion. Big deal.
Yeah, had to do that. So there's that play we were talking about earlier when he scored. Flipped the play. You see all the defenders on the left. Decided to run it in instead of handing it off to the running back. Easy touchdown. 2-point conversion. Great throw. Great catch.
Great execution.
There you go.
I like how y'all teamed up on that one. I love it. I love it. That's what we do here at Madden Underground, baby.
Nah, don't say it, man. He gonna start picking on me in a minute. That's how I know he ain't feeling good.
Big sack on the play there by Von Miller. His first of the game. He's going to bring it now to a 2nd down and 21. And trying to bark out these calls again here. This is the 20th-ranked defense. These guys are look, Calvert giving up 29 points a game, so he's giving up a lot of points, but he's staying in this thing, and that could have been a tip drill pick right there, but instead it's a 3rd down and 21 coming up.
Yeah, it's good to see him blitzing. He also has a lot of speed at linebacker, so it looks like he feels pretty comfortable sending the heat. 3rd and 21. Smooth needs to be smart here, not turn the ball over, and give himself a great opportunity to punt the football and play some defense.
So here we go, 3rd down and 21, and Kirk with the catch. So a 4th and 12, and he's pretty deep on his side, and looks like he still will go for it here on 4th and 12. You agree with the call?
No.
Hell no.
Well, I guess they don't agree with the call. 4th down and 12.
Nah.
I'm like, you ain't even got to get into it. You ain't even got to get into it, dog. It's a 1-score game. You're getting the ball back. Punt it.
And he's shown his best route combination on that first drive where he scored, where you have the corner route, the streak, and the flat. I'm sure that's going to be that again.
Yep. People getting bumped.
Oh, wow.
Streak's open.
Wow.
Okay,
good call. So good call there. He gets a 1st and 10 here at the 45. Just found a simple seam route.
Now, here's my question, B. James. Any other time that you touch the receiver, they're going to call a penalty. Why didn't they call it in that situation?
I think it was within the first 5 yards.
I don't know. Snipes on every play looked like he was past 5 yards.
It did look it did look like it for sure. But we always got to remember
they are also
this is a video
Buffalo.
game. Yeah, Yarn, but
I stand corrected.
The home field advantage.
Yep.
I stand corrected.
It did.
They only got one ref on the field.
Yeah.
He on the other side.
As advertised.
So 2nd and 10 as ETN will get the tote here and gets nothing on the play. So 3rd down and 10 coming up. ETN, 229 yards on the year, 4 touchdowns. So not running the ball that much, just under 5 yards a carry this season for him. And the 3rd and 10 is going to find E-double Evan Ingram. That'll bring it down to a 4th down and 4 here at the 49-yard line. So we obviously know if he's going to go for it back at the deep end, he's going to go for it here as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely going for it. And I would expect to see that flood concept.
Yeah, see if he looks for the seam. It looks like it might be open. Goes underneath. Looks like a levels route.
Oh, great catch.
And he holds on to it. So great catch there by E-double. Will be a 1st and 10. Out to 32, so he keeps the drive alive. He's going to change some things up here into a bunch now.
Okay. I think that was the first flip he's caught in the game, so I like it.
See if he can hit that running back coming out of the backfield.
Yeah,
Nope, leaves him in.
Threw it right to the defender, luckily.
Yeah.
Wow.
On that inside slant.
2nd and 1 coming up here at the 23. And he's going to throw. Nice play. Nice play. He's got E-double working right now. He's definitely got him working right now. 1st and 10 at the 10.
Yeah, you see the tight end come across the formation, or E-double, as you call him. He's not E-double to me. There's only one E-double. Microphone checker.
That's DOS Effects. Come on, let's get it together, buddy. That's DOS Effects.
Thank you. Thank you.
2nd down and 5 at the 5-yard line.
To the real hip hoppers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Big play right there on defense. So 3rd down and 9. 18 seconds left. And I think in a 4th down, if it becomes a 4th down situation here, because you get the ball back, I think you kick your field goal.
Yeah, definitely. Take the 3.
Yeah, but he's got Omaha activated, so he has an opportunity to do some big things. And let's see if he can convert.
The 3rd down and 9, and nothing is open. Oh, yeah, nothing's open. Great job on defense.
Yeah.
Now, it's 13 seconds left. You got to take your points here if you're smooth, and it looks like he's going to do it.
Oh, wow. They give him a pressure kick.
Yeah, they're giving him a pressure kick already. I know he's not happy about it, but it is a chip shot, and he'll make it with ease.
I would have missed that. You saw my reaction. Oh, pressure kick, like I was the one kicking it.
Yeah. So 14-10. We got a good ball game here in the first half, guys.
Oh, no, they're both playing incredibly well, incredibly smart. Oh, wow.
He almost got it. He almost got away with that one.
Yeah, impressive drive by Smooth. He came up with 3, but that was better than punting the ball. Laid it out all on the line. Interested to see what adjustments they make in the second half. Who ends up winning this ball game?
Definitely.
1st and 10 here.
Oh, he has a man.
And wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, that'll do it. First half in the books, folks. We got a 4-point ball game here. What'd you think about the first half?
A well-called first half, I would say, on both sides. Both had misfortune on the first play or on one of their drives as far as turning the ball over, but they both capitalized on the mistakes that they made move forward.
What about you, Philly?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with B. James. You know, we had the special teams block. We've seen some interceptions, seen some sacks. It's all about the defense to me right now. So whoever can put together a solid drive and put points on the board, especially with Trevor Lawrence glowing right now,
he's been
might have a chance to take control of the game.
He's been glowing right now for the past, I think, quarter and getting into this quarter. I think he's been glowing for quite some time right now. So the Bills have to get something going here on the defensive side, but again, they're still up by just 4 points. And Lawrence going to throw this up, and that's going to be broken up and incomplete.
He had a man wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's really using that ability well right now. But Cal Bear is covering all the routes. You know, you're watching him take things away, forcing him to hold on to the ball and go
Is
to
that
making
is
his
that guy
third read.
wide open up top?
No, there was
No.
a safety
Okay.
up top.
Okay, I'm making sure.
I tell you who is open though, Riley. He gets a first down on the play.
And I'm going to go with Ridley, brother.
Yeah, I'll go Ridley too.
I did say Riley, didn't I?
Microphone checker.
Yeah. I did say that. I screwed up. Apologies.
A little bit. It happens.
But it can't help it sometimes, man, where people want to mess stuff up and out for a year, so I can't call your name, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, what's up? Gambling.
Yeah, you notice how I'm blaming him, right? I'm blaming him
Yeah.
for my mishaps.
I feel you, bro.
Second down and 8. Lars back and defense is right there. They get the great breakup. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Good job there by Cal Bears defense.
Yeah, saw the running back open. He decided to go for the big play to the left side. Wasn't able to hold on to the ball. But Trevor Lawrence isn't glowing anymore. And it looks like Cal Bear's going to send some heat.
And the heat's coming, but they pick it up. Lovely. And a beautiful dot right there to Ridley. And he'll get the first down on the play at the 50.
Hey, and Smooth he stepped this game up. I'm liking these route combinations I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought the 2-2 was a fluke. Okay, I see why. He can play.
1st and 10, hands it here to ETN, and
Ooh, great run.
gets a fantastic run, actually. 9.5 yards on the play. 2nd and inches coming up here at the 40.
And I honestly think that's something he could utilize more as the run game. He has a great back, fast back. And I think if he ran out of the sets that he's passing out of, he could be extremely successful.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
and
man.
true to your words right there, he cut it back into the inside and got some nice yardage on the play. You see him run that stretch. Got the good block to the outside, cut it back.
Getting jiggy.
Yep, got another block.
Oh, just got a
first
pick.
down.
Just got an interception. Hartfield gets the pick. I didn't know. You didn't just do that. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I did.
you did
I
not
did.
just do that.
Shout out to Sexy Red.
Yo, what's funny is I saw a picture on Facebook that had Sexy Red, some other dude, and then it had what you call from What's Happening. Not what's Roger. Had Roger from What's Happening. And they look exactly alike.
Oh man. I'm not gonna disrespect the young lady.
I
do like the song, though.
The song fire though. I ain't gonna front.
Snipe.
But-
Where you going with this?
I'm just saying. I saw
Where you
it
going with
earlier.
this, dog?
I saw it earlier, and they look exactly alike. Roger from What's Happening.
Oh my God, he
Jesus
said it again.
Christ.
Yeah, Roger from What's Happening. I'm saying.
No Roger, no rerun, no rent.
Our old schools don't know what that's all about, though.
Yeah.
The
Nice
wobble-
run to the outside.
great move.
Wow.
And both of them weren't really giving up the outside runs, but now it seems to be working for both of them.
Yeah.
They're probably taking their finger off the speed button, making some good moves in the open field. And now we'll see if he decides to throw the rock down the field.
Look, if the running game is working for you right now at this point, because the game is so close, keep running the football.
I don't understand why Smooth deviated from the run. He was having great success.
Yeah,
doing
absolutely. I agree. And that's going to be way off. He had him open, but that pressure busted that pipe. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 here at the 35. So 2nd and 10. And he's coming straight through. He had to quickly get rid of that
Pressure was
one.
there.
Yeah, it was. 2nd straight time. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Again, guys, I'm not understanding as to why the running game is, it's working. You stick with what works, but
nobody wants to run, bro, man.
Yeah, I get. It's crazy. That's a nice
It's all
catch
about
right
the
there.
dots.
Yep. It's all about the dots. They want to keep it exciting, I guess. Running the ball is not exciting. You know what? To me, winning is exciting.
Yeah, winning is always a great thing.
What's a great dot right there, though? Can't front. 1st and 10,
There you go.
Allen. back. He's going to
Ooh.
get hit. That's a loss of 10 as Walker gets in there for the sack. And a second down and 20. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter. This game's going pretty quick.
Definitely.
A nice adjustment. Cal Bears bringing the running back to the left side. Leaves him in the block. Gives him a chance to scramble if he wants.
Good
Throws
pass.
it to the outside. Makes a nice catch.
Beautiful.
And it's those little things you always talk about, B. James. The little adjustments that make the difference between winning and losing.
Indeed.
What do you like about what you've seen going into this fourth quarter for both teams?
I'll tell you what I don't like is the underutilization of the run game. But I do like that they're playing confident. They're running their best plays and trying to execute. No fear. I like it.
I'm a second that sentiment in that one. They're definitely playing very confident right now, but I do want to see them establish the running game a little bit more, but it doesn't matter right there as we punch in another touchdown here for Cal Bear. So Cal Bear gets on the board, and now he could possibly take a 21-10 lead here, and he will do just that. So 21-10 after a dot straight down the pipe here.
Yeah, you'd like him throwing the seam route. Saw the safety come up. Definitely looking. Saw the safety go to the outside. Easy read, easy throw. Held on for the completion and the touchdown.
So Agnew will pick it up. Oh, wow.
Oh.
He almost broke free. Almost got another one there. So a 1st and 10 here at the 28. Interesting ball game here right now. Lawrence back, and defense is right there. And I thought that was going to be a pick.
I thought
Sure
so
looked
too.
like it.
Yeah.
Sure looked like it.
I thought Johnson was going to pick that one off, but nonetheless, it's the 2nd and 10 here at the 28-yard line. Lawrence again back. A lot of time. One-on-one action here for Ridley, and he'll make the catch at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 as he comes out in the no huddle. He likes something here on the defense. Let's see what he sees.
Yeah, saw Cal Bear bring 5. Didn't get the pressure he was looking for.
He got some pressure there, though.
Whoa.
That's going to be
You
a
guys in
catch.
the same spot.
Wow. 2nd
That's
down.
inspiring.
2nd and 5 here at the 6.
Smooth has had great success running the ball out of the formations he's passing out of, because you have to play both. You know, it makes the defense play both, the run and the pass, or decide whether they want to guard or want to give up the run. But when you come out in I formation, I'm playing the run. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you only got 2 receivers out
Wow.
there.
Nice
Great
play.
nonetheless.
Great play there. Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
touchdown
and you know,
there.
Cal Bear is sick because he wasn't able to get the tight end. Saw him jump,
Ooh,
not big enough.
great height.
Boyer unable to make the play. Yeah, it was a great throw and catch.
So now he's going for the 2-point conversion, and he won't get
There
it.
you go.
Not this time.
So it's going to be a 5-point game, 21-16.
I'm going for onside.
Wow.
So onside kick coming.
Oh,
man.
That may have been the best
Wow.
executed onside I've ever seen.
I mean, it looked like he was going to get that.
That was the most
beautiful kick.
executed onside. I would have been kicking like that when the game started. I would have tried that out the gate. I would have been McMickens it up. That was a well executed onside. I thought he was going to get it.
Best one I've seen.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7. Here at the 46.
And you see that Cal Bear's got shoe clock on, so he's going to make good reads. Not going to play too conservative, but he's going to keep that clock moving.
And he's going to
Blitz is
throw this
picked up.
away. That's a smart play right there. They're down to 7. Don't want to force it at this point.
No, interested to see what he decides to do here. You know, definitely want to get that clock moving again. They both have all 3 of their timeouts. But if Jacksonville can make a stop and get away with that onside kick that they missed, it'd be a huge win for them.
Allen will throw it up here, and that's out. That's out. So 4th and 7. If you're Cowbell, what are you doing right now?
Go looking for the best play.
Yeah, got to go
in
for it.
playbook right now. You got to get it.
for it.
Let's see if this could possibly be the dagger here for Cowbear.
These teams are going to be wide open.
He's going to have to get over there and use him. Watch Diggs.
Knox and Diggs. Those are you want to watch in this play.
And there goes Diggs. There it is. There it is. We said watch Diggs, and he didn't watch him. Well, he did watch him. He watched him to the 15. He watched him to the 15-yard line.
He took the seams away though.
Yeah, he did. But left everything else. 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9 coming up here at the 14. 3:20 left in this ball game. Don't forget, guys, keep it locked here. We will have our podcast after. We'll talk a little bit. Big shout out my man Brian James, man. He's a trooper, man. He's here right now and a little bit under the weather.
Oh yeah.
But he is still here and still kicking right now. He's letting this clock run down.
And wisely.
Very wisely. Hands it off here to Mixon. And
good hit.
Good hit. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
You would think Cowbear's playing for 3 right now. But I think he's about to rock smooth to sleep right now.
This is the type of game right here that'll aggravate some players.
Here we go.
Looking for the crossing route.
Yeah, look at
You're going to scramble.
Nothing's there right now. And now a flag.
He touched him. Pass interference. Illegal contact.
Illegal contact. Yep. He's going to get the 1st and goal. Now at the 2. Wow.
Excellent coverage downfield.
They are calling that this year.
Yes, they are. They call that a lot this year. I've done a lot of games.
A couple games blown because of that call.
Absolutely.
Oh. That was risky.
Yeah, very risky.
That was risky.
He gets nothing out of that one. 2nd and goal. We hit the 2-minute warning in this one. 5-point game still.
Yeah.
Cowbear trying to finish this game off. If he gets a touchdown here, he could very well do it. And Mix is going to cut it inside. Great job.
Great run defense.
Great job again.
Yeah, pay that man. Shed his block, made the tackle.
Needs this stop right now.
Yeah, I mean, he still has to score a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, but he'll give himself a lot of time. He'll at least have one more timeout left. Needs to make a stand here.
And that's easy.
Gave it to him.
Easy.
That would piss me off. You saw the guy just stood there and watched him run into the end zone.
Yep.
Like,
well, maybe he didn't, click in the controller and tell him to chase after Josh Allen.
I mean, like, it's just common sense, bro. Like, a guy's running into your area, make a play.
Absolutely.
That's what the button's for.
So a 12-point game now.
Yeah. Unless he's able to return this or have a big play and go for that onside kick again.
I don't know if he can score with that onside kick being a possibility. You never know.
The onside kick this year is lethal. I've seen matter of fact, 2 days ago, guys, I did a game 2 days ago. The guy got it 2 times in a row. Twice in a row.
Wow.
So it is.
Ooh,
nice play on defense again by Johnson. Johnson has been all over the place today. He's been all over the place defensively today for the Bills.
Strapping up.
2nd and 10.
Great
And
defense.
wow. There it is again. We just talked about him. We just talked about him all over the field, and he just proves it right there. Big play on defense.
He is playing great coverage. That was great coverage.
Man, that coverage was fantastic.
Yeah, he played that route perfectly.
Definitely expect him to run the ball. He doesn't have anything he needs to prove right now. Maybe he's got some Madden Underground goals to hit, but no point in risking the win.
Speaking of which, let's see what the goal is for these two guys.
Big hit on the play there. 2nd and 10 coming up here at the 26.
Man, just run the
Calvert would have to convert on 70% of his red zone opportunities and secure 3 interceptions. I think he did that. I think he's gotten 3 interceptions today.
Wow. Dawson Knox knocking on for another score. 34-16. And he's going to lock this win in today. So 35-16.
Yeah, I mean, the score usually isn't indicative of the game. Obviously, Jazz got predictable in the fourth, had to throw it, and it wasn't there for him. But, you know, for 3 quarters, they put up a hell of a fight. They had an opportunity to win this game. You know, they got off to a great start, forced the early turnover. And what do you think about those Jags, B. James? I know you're happy that the Bills did you a solid, but how do you feel about Smooth and the Jags and the level of competition?
Let me tell you something. When Smooth was 2-0, he called my phone and he told me, "This is my division now, punk. How you like it?"
Wow.
You know, that's what he said.
Personal message.
Oh, wow.
Well, it might be his division, but it ain't his game today, that's for sure.
Nah, it's not his division either. Colts are on top right now, so need the Colts to start losing.
Well, seconds
Shout out
left.
to the Colts, doing big things in the AFC.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Shout out to them. Balling right now.
29 seconds left in the ball game, and Cal Bear's going to move on to 4-1, man. Looking good right now here in this AFC conference. They're currently 3rd. If you were talking about a playoff race, again, it is early, but currently 3rd right now. And there's a big sack on the play. And so 3rd down and 18. They could go ahead and just run this thing out, call it a day.
And that's the game.
Done deal. Finished product at its finest. Your final count in this one. Great game indeed. 35-16 is the final here in the MU Xbox Pro League, as he goes right offline, and he did not want to talk about that game at all, man. But
no.
So, B. James, what'd you think about the game, man?
I thought it was a great game. 2 fierce competitors duking it out, fighting it out to the last minute. I enjoyed it.
What about you, Philly?
I mean, it was a great game. I think we agreed that both of them could have run the ball a little bit more. Obviously, that was a huge turnover for Smooth. We don't know what would have happened if he decided to run the ball. And, you know, it's the little things like that that make the difference. But it was a good game nonetheless. And glad we got a chance to watch them fight and perform on the field today.
Indeed. So, B. James, what we discussing today? In the podcast, obviously this game is done. We had yet another great game. We had a great one last week, and now we get another great game this week. And it's going to continue to it's going to continue to go. So, you know what? First and foremost, before we get to the podcast, do we have an idea as to what the game will be next week?
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
The game next week will be.
And send me the graphic when you get a chance, too.
It'll be Philly Guy.
Philly Guy. So we get to call a Philly Guy game next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wrangler
versus Wrangler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Wrangler.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that
Division
to you right now,
matchup.
Snipes.
Division matchup. Okay. I like it. So we will definitely be calling that. Me and B James will be calling that one, and then obviously Philly will chime in after the game. He don't want to pay attention to us.
Hell no, I'm not gonna be in the chat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no multitasking.
Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to be in the chat. You don't mess with stuff like that at all. So, but anyway, B James. And matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show the beautiful graph work once again, because this is what this guy does here. This is what this guy does now, man. He's giving us this beautiful graph work as usual. But it should be a fun game.
Look at Jair.
This should be a fun game right here, man. This should definitely be a fun game indeed. B James, who you got winning this game before we start?
I definitely got Wrangler winning. The guy using the Packers is awful.
Go Colts.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it the Packers, but for sure.
Okay. So you got Wrangler winning. You know what, Philly?
I gave him Derrick Henry. You
gave who Derrick Henry?
The Vikings.
Oh, damn. I was about to pick Philly. Never mind.
Did you hear what he said?
I was about to
pick Philly. He didn't say I traded. He said I gave him.
Yeah.
A lot of teams in my division were given many things. They were given many things. So it's what it is, dog.
All right. Well, B James, what we discussing, man, here in the
Oh, here we go. TG in there talking trash.
Oh, hey, Thomas Graham, you better get out the chat and get in the lab, brother. You know what them Ravens is looking like. No,
he got to win this week. He got to win this week. So I let him slide. He beat Blaze. He feeling good. That was a division win. Man, so he got 2 wins.
Blaze worked 79 and a half hours in an 80-hour work week. I don't want to hear it. TG was 1-3. He was 1-3 up into that game with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Get out the chat.
It looked pretty awful with the Ravens.
Yeah. Get out the chat.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Everybody seems to look great against me, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's a little struggle right now, huh, B James? A little bit of a struggle.
It's not a little struggle. The struggle is real. Offensive coordinator outside of streams, asking what playbook you're using.
Oh Lord.
It's bad. I literally went into a game with a new playbook yesterday. After watching the stream, I said, I like that. I hit the guy up. I said, hey, I need help. What playbook was that? Assassin told me. I used it, and we still lost.
Yo,
I don't know what to do.
What was so crazy was you was going into the whole soliloquy, and then you said you still lost.
I thought
it was gonna be a fun-filled, movie just now.
No,
and you turned it to a sitcom.
Yeah, same outcome. Lost. And I was talking. This makes for an interesting transition right here, because I know Philly guys been with us for a while. We met you at the tournament. We're about to beat you up because you're cheating, and it made for an interesting speaking piece. Because I talked to a couple Madden players today, and they were saying like they seen some of their friends that no longer play Madden, and they look domesticated. Have you guys had that same experience where you guys seen guys that you knew that were dogs at Madden, killer instincts, and they no longer play the game anymore, and they just don't look like themselves anymore?
I'll give you one personal one, and again, I haven't talked to him in quite some time. Philly knows exactly probably where I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Jay Kearney.
Nope.
Yo, I don't think he touches the game anymore. Shout out my man Jay Kearney, man. I have not talked to him in a very long time, but he was doing a lot of things, doing a lot of great things actually with his daughter. She's actually, if I'm not mistaken, she's a professional softball player.
Okay.
So, he was doing a lot of things with her with that. So, so when you talk about domesticated, that's a fun situation right there. Like, I'd stop playing Madden if I was doing that with my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Then why'd you bring him up?
No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying we're bringing up the fact that guys that were dogs and don't play the game no more. Ain't that
No,
what
no,
you
no.
said?
That's not what we're bringing up. I'm talking about guys that they don't look like themselves anymore. They look like a shell of themselves. Like
Don't
they
be
look
talking
like,
about my big brother like that, man.
Well, no.
Don't be talking about my big brother like that.
Well, if you're saying that, then okay, well, that's a bad, what you call it then. Apologies on that. If you're saying
I'm
like
talking
that.
about the guys that no longer play Madden, but they have like 7 OnlyFans subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Those
I
guys.
don't know anybody that's got 7 OnlyFans.
I don't know anybody. I mean,
Hey,
they're
guys that do that.
They're probably in the cut with me because I don't know who that is, but they're probably in the cut with me. They don't say nothing to me about it.
I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, for sure. No, that's what we were talking about. Some guys that
Smooth. Pause. Continue,
Yeah.
BJs. Continue.
You brought this on yourself because you was talking after we got our teams, and everybody is taking an opportunity to take shots at you, brother.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
B.
man.
James. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I look my brothers out. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He beat himself. That's another thing. There may be guys out there that used to play Madden, and now all they do is beat themselves up.
Yeah, here we go.
So
glad you added the word "up" in the mix of that. Thank you.
Yeah. So, but yeah. But no, I was talking to my friends, and we were talking about just the culture of the game, the camaraderie that comes with it, the competitor instinct. I know we got guys like Mallory and Peoples that compete in their latter years. They're competing hard. You know what I'm saying? And I said, what would you be doing if you weren't playing Madden? And some of these guys that are up in age were like, if I wasn't playing Madden, I'd probably be watching my wife cook in the kitchen, wishing I was playing Madden. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know some guys get mad about losing. Me, I'm losing. I'm frustrated at times, but I couldn't see myself putting the game down.
Yo, I feel the same way.
I got the hunger. I gotta have something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure something out to get this this competitive itch.
And you know what? We talked off air, B. James. Like I'm what like I've talked to you and you said even though you're losing, you can't put the game down. I feel the same way. I could lose. I could lose. Huh?
No, it's going again. He said that I remember him. I said, yeah, I remember him.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I couldn't. There's no way I could put the game down. I can't put the game down at all. I enjoy the game, especially if the game is good. And the game is not bad at all. So I enjoy the game. I love the game despite win, lose, or draw. It doesn't matter. I enjoy the game. So I could never put the game down. I don't know about you, Philly. What you think? You think you ever gonna put Madden down?
Nah.
Really should have been put it down if he was. You know what I'm saying? He's had some of the worst seasons ever. And that's what I draw. But at the same token, me being in a 5-game slump, I'm able to pull from that Philly guy energy. Like Philly guy can take these beatings. Me being a more stronger and mentally capable man, I should.
Damn.
I should be able to do so too.
Right. So Snipes, you talked about Zay Kearney, and for those people that don't know, this brother got drafted by the Packers, so he played in the league. And one of the reasons why I play the way that I do is because this man said to me that I wasn't playing real football. And that hurt my feelings. And I took it some kind of way. And ever since that day, that's all I've been trying to do is play this game and win this game playing real football. So I don't know what you talk about, B. James, but there has to be a reason that you continue to play this game and that you still love this game, win, lose, or draw.
Now you definitely got to ask yourself, why do I play this? I know everybody has that at that moment. Like, why am I playing this game? After a loss, after some weird stuff happens in the game, you're like, why do I even play this game? But you have to do it because you got to fight off that dark passenger, man. What else would you be doing? If I wasn't playing this game, I'd be out in the street, have batches of women. I wouldn't be able to control myself. You know what I'm saying? But what I do is I play this game. I take these beatings to fight the urges, keep my happy home in place. You know what I'm saying? So
if y'all don't see a podcast next week, y'all know why.
So let your women know. This game is keeping our family together. Because without it, there would be a lot of idle time.
Oh my gosh.
And meaningless women. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh my gosh. Oh.
all right. I'm gonna be serious though. But no, seriously though. But no, I just want to take time to talk about that for a second. To encourage everybody that's taking the L to let you know that it could be worse. You know what I mean? So just stick it out, keep fighting, keep digging, man.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
But yeah, Philly guy, man, I got a question for you.
All right, what's up?
All right, we've seen a lot of different things going on in the league, right?
Yes.
As far as like stat leaders. We thought that we would see Lamar Jackson. We thought that we would see a lot of different players leading in statistical categories, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Those guys aren't leading those statistical categories.
No.
We see guys with the Bengals. We see guys with the Ravens. We see guys with top tier teams, Dolphins, struggling.
Yeah.
And some of these guys made a lot of trades with teams that were already built to win.
Yeah.
Do you think that has taken a toll on the I would say the chemistry of the teams, the balance of the teams in some way?
I definitely think it does, but I think the bigger issue is the teams that are leading the statistical categories that are doing very well. You know, you look at what Taylor Made was doing and MP was doing and what Diggs is doing, what Cal Bear has done in the past. You know, they're getting the players that they need for the schemes that they've been running, and they're executing their schemes, and they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're looking good, and they're making reads, and, you know, they're adding elements of the run game. You know, they've evolved, but their offensive schemes are still in effect. They're not looking for playbooks. They're not trying to figure out what they should be running and what they should be calling. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the pieces that they need to build the powerhouses to lead in the statistical categories. You know, everybody else, you know, you talk about the Ravens. TG had the Bears last year. You know, it took him 4 seasons to get Justin Fields to a certain point, you know, in order to be able to rock with him the way that he wanted to.
Yeah.
And C-Jack had the Dolphins last year. And we saw what he was able to do with that much speed on the field. The Bengals are like the exact opposite of that. So, you know, you're seeing a lot of people whose styles have changed, and that adjustment is really going into effect. And there's some trades. You know, maybe they will regret, maybe they won't. It's too early to tell, but it's had an impact on the league so far.
Okay. Is there any trade that you've seen that you felt may have taken a team in the opposite direction of which they want to go?
You know, it's really hard to say because a lot of people are doing their trades on levels, and there's different steps, and there's another trade behind it. And so you don't really get a chance to see the finished product. So it may look like a bad trade at first, but they've gotten some pieces that they need to get other pieces. You've done that. You were able to acquire Dalvin Cook. You were able to keep, you know, Hopkins and be able to do some things to enhance your team. So, you know, it's just a matter of, are they in the position to do a rebuild like some people are saying Black Phoenix is doing? Or are they in the position to run their offense, get to the playoffs, and make a run at this bowl in season 1?
Okay. And Snipes, given your bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm.
In some of these teams, like especially like today, we saw Joe Mixon on the Bills.
Yeah.
And the Bills are having success right now.
Yeah.
We saw one of the wildest trades I saw was Jahmyr Gibbs getting traded.
Okay.
So
Pause for a second. I've been on record saying that that's a guy. There's quite a few guys in these leagues, in multiple leagues, that you should just not be trading. Jahmyr Gibbs is one of those guys. You don't trade that piece. That's what did he get for Jahmyr Gibbs? Do you remember?
I think Austin Eckler and I think
I don't make that trade. Mm-mm.
And I know for Illuminati it made sense to him because he wanted certain abilities.
Okay.
But I just felt like that dude was going to get those abilities anyway.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, you can't teach 95, 96 speed at running back.
Yeah, that's a guy I would not get rid of at all. But like you said, you know what I mean? You know, some guys, you know, if they're gonna get pieces or draft picks or whatever it may be, then hey, they're gonna make those particular trades. You know, that's just what some guys do. But you know, me personally, you know, if I was, you know, there's no way I would trade Jahmyr Gibbs. You know, it's just like, you know, when people, you know, hit me up if I have the Giants and I have Saquon Barkley, he's one of the best backs in the game. I'm not trading him. And he's young. You know what I'm saying? He's a young guy.
That brings me to my next question. Is there no room for loyalty in a 32-man franchise?
There's
what do you mean by loyalty? Loyalty to who?
I'm loyalty to players. Do you have to be you have to have the mentality of a GM at all times? I mean, like you can say, like me personally, I didn't want to trade Derrick Henry, but financially,
it made
there was
sense.
No other move to make.
There was
no other move to make for him. You know what I mean?
It made sense. But when going right back to the whole Jahmyr Gibbs situation, it doesn't make sense. He's a rookie. You're not, and he's a powerful rookie at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's a solid rookie that you're going to be able to get abilities for. So he's a guy I definitely would not trade at all. But, you know, a guy like Saquon, he's young. If I know that I could rock with him, then I'm not going to trade him. But as far as being loyal, nah, there's no loyalty in my opinion. I don't think there's any loyalty in that regard. I think that if the trade makes sense and it makes sense to your scheme and what you're doing, then you do it. You know what I mean? But if you make that trade and then everything is turning up worse than what you did when you had that person, then obviously you made the wrong trade. You know what I mean? It didn't work out for you. So, to answer your question, nah, there's no loyalty in that.
I got you. What about you, Philly? What you think?
I mean, I agree with you, but you know, just like Snipe said, that's really the biggest issue. Are people willing to make trades where both of you benefit? A lot of times, and I'm not naming names, somebody might say Jahmyr Gibbs is on the block, and then out of nowhere, somebody might say, "I'll give you a third." Somebody will say Tyreek Hill's on the block. I'll give you a third. You know what I mean? So how does that even translate into appropriate compensation? I don't know. But you have people that aren't willing to make, you know, good trades. And you have people that are willing to let go of some of these players, and they can't because they're afraid of not getting anything in return. So, you know, so far right now, you know, you can look at the stats for Jahmyr and Eckler. But Illuminati is tied for first in the division. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs is killing, almost has 1,000 yards rushing already. So, you know, I would say that was a win-win for both teams. You were able to move Derrick Henry, you know, get the pieces that you were looking for. You know, so was your trade partner. Cal Bear, you know, traded one of those safeties, got a little faster on the free safety side. So I bet he feels that his team is a lot faster and able to compete and run the football. But again, we're just gonna have to see, and it's too early to tell right now. But yeah, sometimes people just don't want to make the trades because they're not going to get anything good in return, and I don't think anybody has that type of player loyalty anymore.
Mm.
Definitely. And I see somebody asking how do they get in the league. Go to madunderground.com and click on the wait list tab, and just go ahead and sign your name up on there and get on the list. And when the spot becomes available, we'll contact you. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Philly. Everybody has a different value for a player. What you may think is worth, what you may think may be worth a first, to me may be worth a fourth.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody value a 68 overall player because he was fast, and they thought if you want him, give me a first. I'm like, well, I can just hold on to my first and draft a player like that. That's gonna be low rated and fast.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that needs to come. That needs to be talked about more, especially in 32-man franchises where guys understand the value of certain things. Like, okay, just because you think he's valuable to you, and on a grand scale, this is what he's actually worth.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like how you brought that up because again going right back to the whole Jahmyr Gibbs thing. For me, he would be valuable.
I said, "Where's the link to sign up?"
You know what I mean? To me, he would be valuable, but to other people, they might look at it and say, "Yo, I'll give you a 4 for him." You know what I'm saying? And even though it sounds crazy, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how these things work here with these 32-man leagues, man. And we see a lot of crazy trades, a lot of trades that don't make sense to us.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? We've seen guys, prime example, you talk about Dimes, that's in the chat, big shout out to Dimes. Dimes has made some crazy trades in the past and he's won titles with it. You know what I mean? It's happened. I mean, to each his own. Some of these guys, they know what they're doing in that regard. Now, there's some guys that they make trades, some crazy trades that don't make any sense, and they win titles. And there's guys that are on the opposite side of those trades, and they don't win. They don't even get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, as far as the whole loyalty thing, there's definitely zero loyalty as far as a player on a team or what have you. It's just based on your scheme. As Philly would always say, his favorite word in the world is scheme. You know what I'm saying? So it's based on your scheme, on how you're going to be able to play and what your scheme is offensively and defensively, and what you covet. You know what I mean? When I was in the PlayStation League, as a matter of fact, you know how many people hit me in the inbox, because obviously I had the Giants. Everybody in the inbox, guess who they hit me for? Simmons. They want Simmons. They want that speed at the middle linebacker position. You know what I'm saying? So and there's guys willing to give up 2 firsts for the man. They want that speed. You know what I'm saying? That they want that speed. So in the world, is that you? Oh man. Anyway, but they want that speed. So it's to each his own, man. It's to each his own.
Yeah. What do you got to say about it, Philly?
Well, I mean, the reality is we don't have a trade committee anymore. And the only thing that I liked about that was you had unbiased people that would evaluate a trade and make sure people got fair market value. What I don't like about that is I feel as a GM, you should be able to make whatever decisions that you want.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we've seen people that have been looking for, and I'll use struggling as an example, a certain type of quarterback. He made a lot of trades, had like 3 different quarterbacks, couldn't figure out, who he wanted, what he wanted. And for some of us, we're like, why would you trade Lamar? Why would you trade Lamar? Why would you ever trade Lamar? But he did. and he was looking for certain things, and he was trying to figure out what he could do to find it.
Oh,
But again, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it really comes down to, just like Snipe said, people are asking you for your team's cornerstone. Like you're supposed to be able to, not build around this player.
Yep.
It's like, come on, man. You go give me draft picks, and then I'm going to have to build them up, right? So maybe I'm getting 2 players for the price of 1.
Yeah.
I'm still in a rebuild, but I don't have the talent that one player does. Now I got to look for it, So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, right now, a lot of people have made trades that work for them. And at the end of the season, we'll be able to see, if they are good trades or not.
Yeah.
But
what I do like this year, though, is the game actually, like, it rewards you for fighting, even though you're losing. So if you're actually putting a valiant effort into trying to win games and things like that, you can still earn abilities. You can still earn different things like that.
Yeah.
Now, when you start just laying down completely and just tanking, now you put all the abilities that you have on your team at risk. So,
and that's one of the reasons why we talk about it all the time. We say that, you know what I mean? Play from week 1 to week 18, man. Don't give up on it. And you know what I mean? You don't want to be that guy that gets hit up and saying, there's somebody asking you, because it's happened to me, because I've done it in the past. I can't even front here. But you don't want to be that guy that gets hit up and said, hey, yo, you playing still? I know you 0-14, 0-15. You still playing, or you just giving the dub up? Nah, don't give the dub up. Don't give the dub up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fight, try to make something happen. You never know what might happen, and you might knock somebody out the damn playoffs.
That's what I'm trying to do. If I don't make the playoffs, I'm definitely trying to ruin
try to knock somebody out.
Hater mode.
Yeah, you go in hater mode, like you said. Perfect right there, B. James. Like, going in hater mode at that point. Definitely.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, though, man. Appreciate you guys checking in, tuning in to see what we're doing over here, man. If you guys interested in what we're doing, go ahead and head on over to maddenunderground.com. I know there's a lot of people mimicking what we do.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, too. Oh, my gosh, man.
We got a lot of people mimicking what we do.
Hey.
Stealing our logos.
Sincerest form of flattery, right?
No, stealing our logos.
Before the
different things like that. So yeah, there's only one Madden Underground, and if you're in our leagues, you register through our website. We don't do Cash App signups. We don't do any of that.
No pay to play.
Stuff. It's everything's done through our website. So if you join a league and they're asking you to do some kind of weird things, you didn't sign up to the website, you're not even in our database. Chances are that is not a Madden Underground league,
and you're gonna lose your money.
And chances are you might lose your money. So make sure, if you guys are interested in what you're doing, and just want to be part of what we're doing, make sure you go to maddenunderground.com and you go through the proper channels, to be a part of what we're doing. And like I said, this year we got a $2,000 prize pool every season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, man. So make sure you guys keep it locked. If you're interested in being a part of what we're doing, go ahead and head on over to maddenunderground.com right now. Don't wait. Make sure you hit that follow, so when we go live, you up on what we're doing and everything. Y'all just gonna sit there and look at me now?
Well, yeah, because you feeling better.
Well, I'm not feeling better. I feel like poop. But I just want to emphasize that me and Snipes had to do some investigation work, because we had some posers pretending to be Madden Underground.
Yeah.
And we knew it wasn't Madden Underground because I'm not going to even go into that. But the people that were posing didn't look anything like us. So
no.
So that
and you got to understand too that even if these posers try to run a Twitch or whatever it may be, if you don't see B. James, Philly Guy, and Snipes on a podcast,
Yeah,
it ain't Madden Underground.
It's not Madden
It's
Underground,
not
bro.
Madden Underground. It's not. It's
So-
not. Yeah, I mean, but it is a form of flattery, just like
No,
Just
definitely,
like
definitely.
Philly
I was
said,
definitely
man.
flattered. I
Yeah.
even spoke to one of the guys.
yeah.
I said, "Hey, man." He's like, "I already know why you hit me up. I found it on Google. Found your logo on Google. I liked it, and I ran off with it. And then he blocked me. So that was what it was. But everything we do is copyrighted and trademark and everything. So you only can go so far with it. So, but we appreciate the flattery. And I remember when I was at that level, so I don't get mad about it. I remember I used to take things I found on the internet and try to
A lot of
build
us have
stuff
done
off
that.
of
Yeah.
it.
lot of
It
us have
happens.
done
You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with it, but it's just definitely it's flattering a lot, very flattering.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you. Hey,
appreciate
thank you,
you.
haters. Hey, look, if we don't got haters,
You ain't popping.
we ain't popping. Gotta love it.
Hey,
love it.
and shout out to Going Again for 6. Yeah, he said he remembers when we first started. That was when we was doing the Facebook thing. I remember I was trying to be part of a lot of different companies, a lot of gaming companies. Had all these ideas and was getting shot down left and right. Decided to do this. Ended up on the NFL Network, and here we are now. So it is what it is.
Yep. And y'all can look it up too if y'all don't know nothing about it. About NFL Network. Look it up. Go on YouTube. It's all over.
Definitely. We was able to go on the NFL Network, talk about what we do here at Madden Underground, and talk about it to the masses. It's fun when you get to talk about something you love, something you're passionate about, and something you can do with your friends.
Yeah.
So and these are my friends. We having fun doing this, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Indeed, man. So I gotta ask before we get out of here.
Yeah.
When is the first win coming, B. James? Because the
I got
struggle is real,
I got
like you
Thomas
talking
Graham
about.
this week, man. That's my next game.
Oh, you got TG this week.
I got TG this week, bro. That's a win.
TG, he said that's a win.
That's a win, bro. I can feel it. I watched him play. That man is not too much better than me.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm torn, man. I'm torn. I want them both to lose, Snipes. Is that possible?
They could draw it.
That ain't good enough.
They could draw it.
I need there to be a CFM glitch where they both get a loss.
You're terrible.
Hey. You never know.
But I'm just telling you, Snipe, just so it's out there. I think his first win is going to come week 7. Okay? So week 6, he's got the Ravens.
Okay.
Week 7,
It's a bye week.
he's got a bye week. Week 8, he's got the Falcons. Week 9, playing the Steelers.
This is my first game
Man.
against somebody under 500.
Week 10, the
So-
Bucks.
So
Week
that
11,
wait,
the Jags.
wait.
No, keep in mind. I see Silverback trying to throw shade. But keep in mind, everybody I've lost to has a winning record. Only person that beat me by more than a touchdown was my first 2 games. That's when we didn't know what we were doing. But since then, we played Woody, we played C-Jack, we played the Colts. All games I should have won. I feel I should have won. You know what I mean? So, and after seeing C-Jack lose to the Cardinals, I definitely feel like I should have beat him. But we'll see what happens. We got a lot more games left. And if you
No
see this
shade, Black
trajectory,
Phoenix. No shade.
you said what?
I said no shade, Black Phoenix.
No shade at all. No shade at all. But I just felt like Black Phoenix team is nowhere near in the realm of what the Bengals are. And for him to pull off that victory says a lot about his gameplay and skill set.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna see. When we come back, we're gonna have some
Oh,
information.
look who's in the chat. He's in the chat.
See, he know.
No, it wasn't no shade at all. It was definitely me saying the team that he has is definitely a rebuild, and he's definitely giving people work with that team. It's nothing to do with the team. It's more so about the player. The dude has a skill set to beat these teams.
Yeah.
So
I know that I know Black Phoenix can't wait till the till the first draft, man. I know
He got
can-
100 picks.
He can, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got 100,000 picks.
Yo, he got a ton of picks, man. So he's gonna make it a point. If he even has to work during the draft, he gonna take the day off. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be able to rebuild from the draft. He really will be able to. It's gonna be crazy.
He literally could put together a new team.
Yeah,
with the draft picks that he has.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope he's scouting. I hope he's doing his due diligence in the scouting department, because if you don't hit on all those picks, that would be a tragedy.
Man.
But definitely. And shout out to Silverback for hating on my quarterbacks. We actually had a good game. We only threw one interception, threw two touchdowns. I only used one quarterback this game. And we had a pretty good game. We almost won. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, man, we ended up having a great game once again. Big win once again here for Cal Bear. So Cal Bear is now 4-1. Another successful podcast, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't go into a lot of stuff with the league per se, but we're about to be right now we're in week 5 of the Xbox League?
Yeah.
On week 5, right? Okay. So yeah, so next week we'll be in the, right dead smack in the middle, for this game of the week coming up between Wrangler and Philly. So Philly, we got to ask before we get out of here, how comfortable you feeling to go against Wrangler next week?
That
sounds not.
I'm not like B. James. I don't want to be politically incorrect.
Politically incorrect.
Wrangler's done a lot to improve his team.
Politically incorrect.
It's a division game.
I hate this guy.
I know how much.
Did you kick him?
Nah.
Good.
He died?
I can hear y'all.
Oh, there you go. You're good.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, it's dramatic pause, but no, we're going to come out and compete. He's going to come out and compete, and the best team is going to win next week.
Okay. So who's the best team?
We're going to find out next week. That's why you got to tune in. Game of the week. Vikings and Packers.
I think y'all got the best graphic, though. That one looked kind of fire right there.
It is the best graphic.
That is the best graphic that you got thus far.
Yeah.
I had to fight for this graphic. I didn't like the first graphic.
Yeah. I should have put that picture of Jordan Love on there.
Nope.
The one with the watch?
With the mustache.
Oh, he out there looking like Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce. Somebody said Travis Kelce looks like a cop that turns off his body cam.
Yes, he does.
I said, yo,
oh my gosh. That was hilarious. That was straight hilarious.
No, but again, if you guys are interested in what we're doing, want to join the fun, visit maddenunderground.com. Greatly appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back next week. We might have some random streams, so make sure you hit that follow button. So if we go live, you can join us.
Definitely.
So keep it live. I know we had Brees Hall playing Double R last week after the stream, so you never know. On our PS5 side in the Madden Royals,
he played great too in that game.
In that game,
yes.
Yeah,
in that
game.
It's been a little bit of a little turnaround.
He been getting thrown in that Cobra clutch lately, and been tapping out, in a lot of the last few games. So we're gonna see if he.
You know what? Before we get out of here, real quick, I want to ask you guys: did you guys see the trailer for UFC 5?
Yeah.
Wow. This is the first UFC game I'm actually gonna purchase. Can't
really?
front.
You thought it was that good?
It looks pretty dope. And they're putting, it's crazy because they're putting Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson in it.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah. But
you get to put the ghost in there and get the beat on them and well on them.
But my question is, they didn't show any video or gameplay or any of that yet with Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali in a UFC fight.
Yeah.
But real quick, before we get out of here, What do you guys think Mike Tyson would have been able to do in the UFC in his prime if he was in the USC this year?
That's easy. Whatever the hell he wanted.
Yeah, if he hit you, you was going to sleep.
He didn't
A lot of these dudes
kicking, punching, everything. Headbutting.
Yeah. I don't think people understand the archetype of Mike Tyson, like the build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was built to do what he does or what he did. You know what I mean? Like
They trained like that.
They trained him like a
They trained him like
dog.
a UFC fighter.
Like a dog. Like
yeah.
They did it.
Yeah. They definitely did.
Yep, custom motto, baby.
That's gonna be. I'm personally, again, I've never bought a UFC game. I'm buying that this year. It comes out mid-October, I think. I will buy it this year. I'll buy it.
When you put it down, just come on over to Mortal Kombat.
They Black Man 35 is saying, no, sir, jiu-jitsu should silence Mike. Take him down and twist him up. I don't know. You gotta, in my opinion, to take somebody down, you have to be able to reach and grab. And in the midst of that, you might get hit with an uppercut and you sleeping on the shoulder. He's burping you like a baby. You're not knowing how you got there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mike Tyson fought Ip Man. Ip Man 3.
Yeah, he
you
did.
Know he fought against the best.
Yeah.
You talk about jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu? He fought Ip Man.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. But I just know if he hit you with them hands, you get caught with one of them. It was night-night.
I mean, that's the only thing about Mike Tyson, guys, is if he hits you, you're going to sleep. And you got to remember, that was boxing. So there's padding. There's not as much padding on a UFC glove.
Yeah.
So
you lose his teeth.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, he might have been he might have been the hardest puncher of all time.
CTE, bro.
Yeah,
instant.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm definitely, if you get the game, I'll get it just to beat you up, Snipes.
There you go. And we'll put it here on Madden Underground. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love it.
First win of the season.
That'd be my first win of the season, right?
Oh man. So we'll be back next week. Make sure you guys keep it locked. We'll see you later.